Make sure I'm live. Appreciate you being patient with me, by the way.
Oh, absolutely. I appreciate you being patient with me.
No, man, we're on time, man. We're on time. We're good.
Let me know. I'm gonna shoot you an invite to a King of the Hill whenever you're ready.
Yeah. King the Hill or okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to start off AFK?
You can if you want. I don't mind
You,
whichever
s-
way you
yeah,
want to
you
do
said
it.
you wanted to do King the Hill, so I assume you want to start AFK.
Yeah, that
Unless,
works for me.
okay. All right. Yeah, you can send an invite whenever. I'm ready. My bad.
Cool, cool, cool. No problem.
All right, joining now.
All right. So if you're streaming, I'm gonna go ahead and start myself.
Sounds cool. I'm gonna ask the chat if y'all can hear Shinfitz right now. Actually, I could just check myself.
Oh, for real? Yeah. Let me talk. I'm talking so that you can hear me talk, just in case you don't hear me talking. Saying this, that, and the third. You can hear me talk, just in case you don't hear me talking.
Yeah, this and that, to that,
Saying
this
this,
and
that, and the
that.
third. You can hear me talk, just in case you don't hear me talking. Yeah, this and that, this.
All right, cool. So we're good. Okay.
All right, awesome. 1 second here.
Is this your friend that joined, or is this also you?
Yeah, so I invited a few people. So it looks like me, it looks like there's three people in here. Me, you, and one other person.
Okay. All right. So you started recording. Let's see. Tanya. All right.
Link is in the description. You can check out his channel. Um, but yeah, Mountain, what's going on, sir?
Hey, what's going on, man? Yeah. I haven't done podcast in a minute. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, no, not a problem. But one thing that I did want to actually talk to you about, because it looks like you went to Evo 2024.
Yes, I
What
did.
was that? What was that experience like?
Man, it's it's what everyone says it is, man. You know, uh, it's literally everything you expect. I went there as last year as well. Also, a great time. It's like you see a lot of people, and like you have like a lot of respect for them because everyone shares the same love for the same games you do, and it's like it's amazing to be around people like that, right?
Right. And as far as offline events go, was that your first offline event?
No. So I went to Evo last year, and I've been to some locals. I don't know if they really count.
Okay.
I've been to locals, but if you want to talk about majors, I've only been to Evo.
Oh, okay, I see. That's cool. So, because I mean, I know a lot of MK players don't go to offline events. So, I mean, is that something that you do often, or was it just something you've done a couple times, or do you plan to continue doing? Rather, I should ask.
I would love to continue doing it. It's just it's a lot of money to go around, you know. It's not a lot of money coming back, you know, if you don't really win anything. It's not like you know, like the Call of Duty tournaments or whatever, Fortnite tournaments where you get like $1 million prize pool, you know. So, like, yeah, none of that money is coming back. But it's okay though. It's the experience is what you're going there for, to be honest.
Right, exactly.
Not only that, you're also experiencing Vegas, which is like really great.
Oh yeah, was that your first time there?
Yes. This was my first time. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was pretty excited. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know that if this year's Evo would live up to last year, but because MK1 was it's kind of an okayish type of game, you know. But honestly, it was like last year, man. It was the best time, man.
That's cool. Yeah, I wish MK would have more. I feel like the tournament scene for MK is just so few and far between. Um, what do you think? Like, what do you think would need to happen to get players to come out to more events like that, like to locals? And by the way, do you run the local, or do you just go to someone else's local?
I would go to someone else's local, and to answer your other question, what would help?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a good question. I'm not sure if NRS can save themselves currently, man. I'm not gonna lie.
You think it's just the game itself that's preventing people from going?
Yeah, because it's a very huge shift from what a lot of people expect, you know. Like, Cameo system it leaves a lot of people like, I don't know if I want this, you know. And then you look at tournaments and you see Homelander, right? It's like, I don't know if like, there's plenty of pro players that go out and say, like, I don't want to go on the trip just to, you know, lose to a Homelander, right? Or to a Peacemaker, right? You've seen multiple pros say that. Like, it's fucked, you know? Like, KO is just, it's not enough.
Well, but with the game the way it is now, I feel like the balance may be a little bit better. I mean, do you think that you don't think so?
No, man. Homelander's still top one. We got the Cyrex meta now. We got. There's a lot of dumb stuff that just still needs to be adjusted. But I think that's gonna happen with every fighting game. But I think it is definitely the worst on this game.
Really? Because you don't. I mean, like you said, Cyrax is really good. Homelander is really good, and you wouldn't say that Johnny Cage is top one. You would say that Homelander is.
Yes, Homelander.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's just like, like, if you block Homelander, what's next? Like, you guess right? Like, oh wow, you guess right. It's not like you win from guessing right. You have to do a lot more than just that.
Yeah, it's interesting you say that. I feel like in all the major tournaments, Johnny has just been destroying everything.
100%, man. 100%. I might have considered as a competitive player to pick him up as well, but I'm just kind of a character loyalist. That's how I've been across all the other games that I play competitively. I just kind of stick to the one character. For me, for this game, it was Reptile. I've done a lot of crazy stuff with Reptile, and I think I can finally move on now. So I got my eyes set on Cyrax.
You're doing work with Ermac. Oh, Cyrax. Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing a little work. Give me a second.
Yeah, no, not a problem.
Alright, good luck to your friend. Oh, fuck. I'm dead.
Oh, I don't think so.
No, I'm
yeah,
dead.
yeah.
Whoa. It
So,
scales.
I mean,
It scales.
Yeah. I was gonna
There's a
say,
chance.
I don't think it might not kill you.
Wow, that scales is really bad.
Yeah.
Fuck!
I was wondering why he didn't just chip you out. With,
I was wondering the same thing. I was wondering the same thing. Damn. I see.
Almost. That was a close match.
I should have. You know, I got him next time. I got him next time. So, are you also interested in going to offline events? If so, which one?
I am probably not. I'd be more like to do like a local. There was a place by me that was doing like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat 1 locals, but it was really hard to get a lot of MK players there.
The MK scene dies really quickly when it comes to locals. You gotta have like a really good high price. Honestly, not even that. It's just like I don't know. It's just like local players just what do you call it? The drive for it dies down. Like you'll have something with like when in my area there was a scene within the first like month or two, but after that it went back to just being Smash Pro, not Smash Pro. It's just Smash, Super Smash, and Tekken 8.
That's Tekken 8. I feel like that wasn't really the case in like MK9 and MKX. I don't know if you played those games or not, but the local scene was really cool for those games. And I don't know if those players just left or, like you said, they feel like the meta is not what they want it to be for this game for 1.
Yeah, they changed too much, honestly. Unfortunately, I didn't get to play MK9, MKX competitively. And if I did, I would also play Cyrax. Especially because, like, I love set play characters, which, if you look at the characters I played, Justice 2, I had Joker, which had the Chattering Teeth, low on top of, like, 5 million overheads that complemented, plus cross-ups. Then you got Devora, which, I used the buzz variation, which is pretty much just the bug, the air bugs, and the strings. Not a lot of people were using it. Especially
Devora?
Yes.
In 11? Okay.
Yeah, so Devora, so MK11 was my first fighting game. Well, not my first fighting game, but just two of the first fighting game I played competitively. But the Mortal Kombat 11 was my first Mortal Kombat game that I tried to play competitively, and my skills from Justice 2 didn't really transfer to MK11, so I had like a whole learning curve for like 7 months. I was like, my YouTube was doing well, and everyone was asking me to go to 11. I was like, I don't know. And I go to 11, I get my ass beat by everybody. I get teabagged by people I used to beat in Justice 2, and it's just like, it was a humbling experience, man. But you know, given the time, you know, I still kept grinding, and then I came out on top, you know, and now I'm pretty recognized when it comes to Devora. When it comes to the Devoras in MK11.
I feel like a lot of people didn't use that character in MK11.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit of a tougher character. Doesn't really fit with everybody.
Yeah. But then I guess you get a lot of, like, because people are so unfamiliar with the character, you can get a lot of wins that way.
That is how it is. Same thing with the Collector. He's also like a sleeper character, you know. Same thing as like maybe Havoc. You know, if you don't know Havoc on this game, you can definitely
I feel like more people have been using Havoc recently. How do you feel about his buffs?
I think it's a lot. I think it's a little bit too much.
Oh, for real? You think they need to tone it down?
Just a little bit maybe. I don't know, man. Like he's doing like 45 easy. I've never seen a character do 45 easy after a buff, man. It's crazy.
Interesting. So, I mean, you think he needs it, but do you think they
He,
will change him?
you did what? Do a what? My bad.
You think he needs the nerf, but do you think they will nerf him?
They will. They'll probably. They'll probably do something light. They won't like fully nerf him. They'll still be broken. Just like Homelander.
Yeah.
They nerfed him 5 times and he's still top 1. Like same thing with Johnny.
Yeah. So, I mean, how do you feel about the philosophy of nerfing and buffing? Like, do you think that they should?
They should 100% buff everyone, but they should. They need to bring back. They need to bring back Lao. Lao had to be broke again. They need to bring back the timing with or the recharge time with Striker's grenades. Bring back the double. Bring back the horizontal helicopter from Cyrax. Make it one bar again. Don't you love that meta?
I mean, that meta. It felt like you had to use Cyrax, though. That's the only thing I didn't like. That it was almost everybody was using Cyrax. It felt like. Now I feel like there's more variety, but it's, I don't know. I still feel like a bunch of characters need a little something more just to be able to be more competitive.
What do you feel like those characters are?
Characters that need something more. I feel like Sub-Zero, the character, probably needs something more. I think there is I feel like they should do something with Reiko. Reiko just feels like he doesn't have a focus, like he's supposed to be a grappler, but he has. But I feel like people just spam his projectile. Shoot, who else is on the roster? Oh, shoot.
That's my favorite clip.
Definitely some. Well, I feel like maybe most cameos are in a good spot. Oh shoot, I forgot to give respect. But like you said, Striker, I think to probably go back to the way he used. Maybe Ara's good. I mean, I feel like a lot of the characters are good in this game. Sindel, maybe Shang.
I don't know, man. I want to see Shang play out a bit. You know, he just got a buff. You know, a really weird buff. I really like the idea of them implementing a cameo move to his moveset. I want to see how that turns out. Well, really
definitely, I feel Raiden probably needs something, but
yeah, you know what? No one talks about Raiden anymore.
Yeah, Raiden just dropped off.
I think Smoke too, to be honest. Like I haven't fought a Smoke or a Raiden in like ages.
Yeah, Smoke would be nice to get a little bit of love. But for the most part, I feel like when you talk about characters that can win, I feel like there's a lot of characters in this game that are good.
100%. Like a lot of these characters are really just done by itself. Like you have like so many characters that are just top 5. There's not even 5 characters top 5. They're all top 5. Like Natara's top
They're
5.
all
Like
top 5.
like Johnny's top 5. Like Scorpion. Like Cyrax. Sindel maybe, right?
Sindel is really good.
Homelander.
Ashura is really good. Homelander is really good. Natara, I've seen people do work with her. I feel like if you can get the setup, then Kenshi is really good. I mean, I just feel like there's a lot of stuff that's good. So it's kind of weird to think that Well, the meta isn't like the meta is boring or the meta is I don't know.
Forget it.
That it's like one-sided or something. Like I feel like there's a lot of characters that can win.
Honestly, like you just get mixed by Natara, or like you just get mixed by Homelander, or you just get set play by Cyrax, or you just dealing with Johnny, doing Johnny things.
Right? Yeah, Movado is dope too.
Do you think it's the character, or do you think it's the cameo, or do you think it's both?
I think it depends on what team you're talking about. Oh, I thought I blocked it all.
Damn.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I really think that I think meta-wise the game is in a good place, but I don't know. People just don't want to play. They don't want to go out to a tournament, and I feel like back in the day, there was less money in the tournament scene, and people still went because they just loved playing the game. And now I hear a lot of people saying that, well, if there's more money, then they'll go. But I mean, you're never gonna be able to pay the bills playing, going to tournaments. Rather, you just go to tournaments to have fun.
That's correct. That's the reason I would go, man. Now, if it's like a local, man, I'm gonna try to win. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, no travel expenses, nothing like that. You just get over there, and just play. Nah, I'm winning over there, man. I'm winning there. I'm getting the fuck out.
Oh, nice.
But
So speaking about play or characters rather, who would you say are the most overrated characters in MK1?
overrated?
Like, yeah, characters that people think are really good, but really aren't as good.
Cool. Let's take a look at the roster. Let's start off with Johnny. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, Tritos.
Here goes the comments. All right. Let's take a look. Overrated.
Yeah, like people who are like, oh,
no, Baraka's fucking broke.
Really, you think so? Even still?
Of course. He's still in top 8s to this day, so like he's still doing the dumb stuff. But like overrated. Ooh.
Like maybe Quan? I feel like Quan, maybe people think
maybe Raiden.
So in, but
maybe Raiden.
Raiden?
A lot of people will say Shao is overrated, but we got Dialogue in the top 8 still. But it's just Dialogue, like there's no other Shao. I mean, there's like overrated. I'd say Shao, Takeda.
Takeda, maybe, okay. By the
I'll
way,
say Gears, man. A controversial pick for me, I would say Gears. I'd say he's overrated.
Yeah, his neutral is terrible. I mean, I'm not that great at the game, and I can already feel that, like, his neutral is hard to get in with Gears, it feels like.
Who would you say is your main on this game? Oh, my bad. You got a question?
Probably Geras. That's who I started with. But I feel like I don't play the game enough to really get good with anybody, really.
What did you start off with? What was your first fighting game? My bad.
Well, I mean, I'm an old man. I started with the first Mortal Kombat, like in the 90s. And in every Mortal Kombat game, I always main Sub-Zero.
So, what's the difference about this game?
the difference?
Yes. What made you really switch off Sub-Zero?
Oh, question. I just liked Geras in MK11, so I just wanted to kind of switch off. I mean, I still play Sub in this game, but I just didn't start with them. Yeah, no. Yeah, Sub-Zero was always my guy. Speaking about Sub-Zero, some people on my channel have been talking about Hanzo. I suggested that maybe Hanzo should be the next Sub-Zero, and a lot of people had different opinions on that. How would you want to see Hanzo develop in this timeline?
Because he's a little kid now, right?
I mean, he looks like teenage, almost.
Okay, what? Okay, so Hanzo. That's a great question, man. That's a really great question.
Oh, shoot, okay. This guy that you're playing is actually a Homelander main. Good match.
Hanzo as the second Sub-Zero. I mean, how backwards is that, man? Like, how we got like all these characters mixed up, man.
So, if you were in the writer's room, what would you do with Hanzo?
I honestly probably, well, I honestly thought it'd been Takeda.
You do
I think
what?
it'd be cool. I think it would have been cool if he was Takeda. If he was written as Takeda, maybe they
Oh,
so
if
like
he
look at
becomes
Takeda and just give him like a complete rework.
Okay, I feel you.
Maybe he has like some other powers as well.
Okay, that would be cool. But I mean, now that that's not possible, what would you do with him? If they're like, all right, Mountain, you're whatever you say goes. What
That's
you
what
gonna
I
do
would.
with Hanzo?
That's what I would have done. I would have made him Takeda.
Okay.
I think I might get a lot of hate for that, but I mean, it's not really too much. Like, there's not too much originality you could do with it. Like, is he gonna be his own character? That's not Scorpion. It's
It
just
can
like
be.
I don't think he's gonna be second Scorpion. I don't know. I don't know if it's Scorpion, or I don't know if Kuai Liang will let that slide.
But I mean, you're the writer. You can do what you want. Like, if you want to have two Scorpions, then whatever. But what would you want to see? Other than Takeda, because Takeda's already established.
Hanzo is ruled by his emotions.
Well, that'd be tricky for him to be a Sub-Zero. It would be tricky for him as Sub-Zero if we're gonna continue the storyline for Mortal Kombat 1.
Right.
We got Bi-Han and like they want to bring him back to Sub-Zero. So like, what's gonna happen to him?
Okay, so you would bring back Bi-Han and then have him be Sub-Zero, and then just not have Cybot going forward.
That's what they're heading towards, aren't they? They just want to bring him back.
Okay.
Oh damn.
Man, that smoke skin is so dope on the cameo. Do they have one for Hector as smoke?
What was that?
You have a Cyrax skin that makes him look like smoke. I was thinking, do they have one for Sector like that?
I would like to believe so, but I could be dead wrong. But there is a skin that is closer to smoke than the one I'm wearing.
Oh, really?
It's a lot more purple.
No, your cameo is the one that looks like
Oh, my bad. No, you're right.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, so those skins are the Twitch skins.
Oh, that's how you got it. Okay.
So last year, or I think earlier this year, they did one for Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Tanya, some other characters.
Oh, I gotcha.
But from year 2, or yeah, they went for the cameos. So it was Sub-Zero, I think it was Sub-Zero, Scorpion, and actually I can't remember the last one. I got lucky.
Touching on the story, how did you feel? Well, clearly you got Chaos Reigns. How did you feel about that?
It wasn't a good story, honestly. It was very predictable. You could tell it was budget. It was definitely budgeted.
It was budget.
It was a budget storyline. I mean, like they just. Am I wrong? No,
I mean, yeah, I guess so. They
went from scene to
abrupt.
scene. Like you can't really like take in like what's really happening. They just kind of go for it. Like, all right, we're gonna go ahead and crash Scorpion's wedding. And they just do that next scene, and then they do this, and I was like, all right, we're doing this next scene. And they've talked about in the training that also I don't like how the fog stage was the fog variation was a training simulation. But they were talking about it how they're talking about what are they talking about? They're talking about Bihan's secret coming to light, and it comes in the next scene. So like everything is kind of rushed. It's like everything is just kind of predictable.
I mean, I feel like when it comes to, I agree with you that it's budget, but I wouldn't say for that reason, because I feel like when it comes to story modes for all fighting games, they seem like that. Like it's not like a role-playing game or something like that. Like it's just kind of scene to scene, and then here's a fight, and then here's a scene, and then here's a fight. Like every fighting game storyline kind of follows that template. But what I will say is that, how did you dash forward like that?
Oh, you just exit.
Oh, okay. But I will say that I think the ending was abruptly rushed. Like it was just, this is it. Almost.
I would say like I said, like a lot of things is rushed. Like I said, like when you rush the story like that, you don't give characters enough screen time, and then that leads to like moments where you're supposed to feel for said characters, and it's just you can't feel for it because there's no build up. It's like, oh, this character is dying, and it's just like, but you literally just saw this character like 10 minutes ago in the story, so it's like. Or, oh no, you just switched, and it's just like, I don't know, it's not enough time for you to just like process everything, you know what I mean? They just kind of give you a scene, and you're supposed to feel for it. Or maybe I'm just being too harsh, maybe I expect too much.
Because I mean, how else would they do it in a fighting game?
They should have waited another year, or maybe like 6 more months, work on the story a bit more.
Right, but I mean, how would you want the story to look?
Definitely more fleshed out. It's usually problems with like movies like being too fleshed out. I feel like this was like not a case. I feel like there's not enough, man. Like the whole story is like it's less than 2 hours.
So you would just want it to be a longer story?
Yes. Give the characters that like if you're introducing characters or variants or whatever, you gotta give them their screen time, right? And like Havoc wasn't really a good villain, in my opinion. Like he's set up to be the great villain, but you don't really feel that,
Okay, so how would you have changed that, like as far as Havoc goes, being a villain?
Honestly, man, you should be killing off the roster, man. That's what you should be doing. But everybody's got plot armor. I mean, we need another Devora moment, do we not, bro? Like, we need, like, yeah, you can't make everybody happy. That's just how it is, man. You can't make everybody happy. You gotta kill some
You
people
need
off,
another
man.
Devora moment. Did you like Devora in MK11?
I did.
As far as her character goes?
I did. Honestly, I took one look at that character and I wanted to main her.
Oh, for real? Because I feel like I'm in the minority because I actually really liked Devora as a villain.
Well, I'd say a lot of people may not. They're not gonna like you, man. I don't know why, but you get a lot of hate. You get a lot of hate for it, you know. There's I don't know if you check Twitter, but there's this weird thing after 11 called Devore Religion or Religion, and it's just like a bunch of Satanists or like wannabe Satanists. They're trying to like revive Devora. It's a real thing, I swear.
What? Yo, no, you gotta explain that. That are into Devora, like.
They're into Devora, but they make it like a Satanist thing. It's weird.
That's crazy. What did you say it was called?
Devore Religion? Devore. Let me search. I don't know if I want to search this up. They come up with the. I wouldn't say the most cursed photos, but it's just like the most like. Oh my god! Hold up. Oh no, let me search it up. Devore Religion.
That is insanity.
Yeah, I don't know if you can pull up a photo. Like, I don't know, man.
Devora Legend?
No, Devore Religion. Like a religion.
Oh, like Legion. Okay.
This has been everywhere, man. It's crazy. It's like underground. Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Crazy over a video game. That's insanity.
Hey, it could be video games, movies. Make a lot of people do crazy shit, man.
Good point. Speaking about movies, have you seen the most recent Mortal Kombat movie, and are you planning on seeing the next one?
I would love to see the next one. I know it's gonna be ass because they made the first one. First remake, my bad. First remake is ass, my bad. Let me clarify. It's just like a lot of build up to do nothing with it. Like it's like, all right, we're getting ready for the tournament, and then they're just all fighting before the tournament. So we didn't really see anything. So like we didn't really see anything yet. So like, can we really call it Mortal Kombat?
Try something else.
Because we don't got tournament, and there's already people dying from the like main rosters. Like I don't know how I feel about that. So now they gotta scout Johnny Cage and some other people.
Yeah.
So now they gotta build another roster yet again. So that kind of takes away from the first movie. I don't know. Just I'm pretty petty. I'm pretty nitpicky. You know. That's a really good Slicers combo.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy, Tridos, is pretty good. But Akuma, I've never really played this guy, but he seems pretty dope too.
I think I know him from somewhere.
Oh, really?
I think I know him. I could be wrong.
Oh, is this you against Tridos now?
Yes, it is. Do you think they should go with Injustice 3 or just skip to MK2? Did you play Injustice 3 or Injustice 2 or any Injustice? Did you like Injustice?
Yes, I like both. I played both of them, and I'd be down for another Injustice game. The only thing that kind of bothers me about Injustice is that I feel like the gameplay should be far different than Mortal Kombat. Like I feel it's too samey, even though they are different.
I
But
feel
like when you look at, go ahead.
No, no, go ahead, go ahead.
Like when you look at Street Fighter versus Marvel versus Capcom, like the gameplay is vastly different. Like you know when you're playing one game versus the other. Whereas other than how the mechanics are, if you're just watching one game or the other, like someone can confuse one game for the other one when it comes to Mortal Kombat and Injustice. Like they just look too similar to me.
I feel like that's great, in my opinion.
You like the idea that they look the same?
Yes, I do like that. I like the idea that they'll take risks with Mortal Kombat, but they don't take risks with Injustice. Oh. Oh damn.
Yeah, I feel like it should be the opposite. I feel like your legacy brand you should not take the risks with, and then do some nutty stuff with Injustice. Like, I feel like it doesn't really feel like superheroes fighting. Like, you don't... I don't know. I feel like if it's like Superman or whatever, they should have, like, crazy broken moves and give me a super jump and give me just... I don't know, just open up the gameplay. But if to answer your question, do I want another Injustice? Yeah, I would love a Injustice 3.
Who do you think they should add to the roster? 'Cause you know they're trying to, you know, you always gotta put someone new in there.
Yeah, damn, I'm trying to think who's hot right now when it comes to DC. Man, I haven't. Oh. Should they add to the roster to Injustice? Yeah, I guess they already have Harley. They already have. I don't know. Maybe someone like a King Shark, like people like King Shark in the movies. Like,
Yeah, he's pretty good in the movies. I like how they did in the live action Suicide Squad.
yeah, exactly. So,
And
I mean,
I actually liked him in the
do-
game as well, the Suicide Squad game. It was
Oh, yeah,
a bad
yeah,
game,
yeah.
but
but I think Peacemaker definitely you gotta add Peacemaker.
I don't know if that would work, man. You have to do like a comic book or version of Peacemaker or something, man. Cause like I remember, like they don't really do the. They keep it what do you call it? You keep it for
What?
teens. Keep the teen rating for Injustice. So like maybe do like a Deadpool, like how they did do for like cartoons. They just bleep them out or whatever.
Yeah, they could just bleep him or not have him say, problematic lines.
Okay. What I
But
really want
I
to
think
see.
he's too popular not to include at this point.
You think so?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Did you see the series?
I didn't, but I've heard a lot of good things about it.
I saw the first season. I don't know if I saw the second season. I don't know if it's out
I think
already.
there is a second season. Yeah.
They definitely were working on it. I heard it's still.
Yeah.
I heard.
They're filming, I think.
I heard some weird stuff about them either not being in DCU or still being in DCU. How it's breaking some rules. That's all I know about it.
Yeah. It is. It is.
Supposedly, it's still gonna be. I don't know, man. I actually don't know. I'm not gonna say nothing on it. But first season was pretty alright.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that portrayal by what's his name?
John Cena!
Yeah, exactly.
Please tell me you got the soundboard for that, man. And his name is John Cena!
Yeah, I know. But yeah, you definitely got it. If you're doing Injustice 3 and you have him in Mortal Kombat, you definitely gotta have him in the next Injustice game. Okay, what do I do here? Because this is disgusting.
I'm actually excited for Team 1000 because it can pave way for characters like Clayface, which I would love to see in the next Injustice. Because we don't like, yeah, there's shapeshifters, but like nothing that can really shapeshift like an actual shape. Like you mean obviously got Reptile, you got Shang. You don't really have any shapeshifters on Injustice. I mean, at least not that many.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, Scarecrow. Actually, no, I wouldn't count. It's brutal.
Yeah, not really, but I mean, you could. I mean, there's people who have done, like you said, Scarecrow has done like illusionary stuff, so it kind of looks like he's shapeshifting. But I think Clayface would be a cool inclusion as well.
I just like he never gets enough love, man.
Clayface?
I don't know why. He's such a great character. You know, it's good. It's a good story.
I just think he's been diluted. Oh, Nitro. Tridos left.
Well, that's alright. Let's see. I'm gonna try Ermac again.
I think Ermac's pretty good.
Who do you think is the best DLC character on this game?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Who do you think is the best DLC character on this game?
Best DLC character? I mean, Homelander, right? And best as in who's the best competitively, or best as in which one I like the best?
Which one you like the best?
Oh, okay. Which one I like the best is probably gonna be Omni-Man. I just like that character the best. What about yourself?
Ermac. Actually,
I was just thinking guest characters, but yeah, you're right. Ermac is a DLC.
Okay, so I could say Ermac, but I could also say Cyrax because I have a soft spot for
the setups.
Yes. It's so hard to talk and play.
It is. I completely get it. But yeah, you have a good point there. Who did we see as DLC? It was obviously the 3 guests, and then it was Ada,
Quan, and Ermac.
Actually, I really like Quan Chi. I kind of want to learn him, but because I feel like there's not a lot of archetypes in this game. Like there's not a lot of zoners. I don't think there's anyone considered a grappler. Everyone just feels kind of rush downy, except for Quan Chi. So that's why I like Quan.
That's not a punish? Yikes.
Who do you want to see included? Guest or otherwise?
On this game, ooh, great question. That is actually a really good question. Devore, maybe?
Okay.
Devore, maybe? But, no, that's a really great question. So, for a character on this game, somewhere between, Devore, as a guest character, that is such a great question. Because there's so many characters. I have to look back at my Twitter posts, man, because I have like a list.
Oh, really?
I have a list. Let me look back at my Twitter real quick, because I can't remember them all. What I feel like is really nice is, I know they're not going to do it because Marvel, but Blade in MK1, or just any Mortal Kombat game would be pretty insane, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen. I don't know if you remember, there were rumors that NRS, because apparently they had the WB got the rights to make a Marvel game, and everyone was hoping that they would do Marvel versus DC as a fighting game.
That would like. I think they're just allergic to money, man. I mean, you see how interesting. They're allergic to money.
They're allergic to money.
I mean, like, honestly, man, that would be like the next GTA 5. That'd be the GTA 5 of fighting games. That'd be my opinion if they make it right. Now,
Yeah,
what I really
print money.
what I really want is NRS to make a Marvel fighting game, because we've seen Marvel, like Marvel vs. Capcom, but it's just like I want NRS style. I want to play Spider-Man in NRS format, where it's just kind of like this.
Really, I feel the opposite. I feel like I don't want to see the superheroes this grounded. Like, I want to see them do nutty stuff. I want to see Spider-Man swinging around and
You can still do that in NRS format.
I guess.
I think you can still do that.
Maybe. I mean, if they went that route, then I'd be all for it.
Or this would be crazy. It's gonna be all of us. You know what would be really awesome? Now that I think about it, what if he can camp in the corner, like the corner of the screen? Like if you look at the top left, you just be up there and just waiting for you, like where you can just hang from the ceiling of the screen. Like that'd be awesome. Like if they can make
stuff there.
If they can make Cyrax just literally like just jump off the edge of your screen, like I mean, why can't Spider-Man?
I agree. That's an overhead.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that was a nice sequence.
Also, of course, I would love to see Sweet Tooth in there. We got a lot of silence from Twisted Metal. We always get a lot of silence from Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal? Did you play Twisted Metal?
Of course. So when I grew up, man, PS1, bro. Twisted Metal, I think it was 4.
Okay.
Twisted Metal 4, where all the music didn't even play properly. You just hear the chopped bits of it.
Uh-huh.
I had that. I had Twisted Metal Head On, Twisted Metal Black, Lost. I think Lost was it was like a beta game, but I had that as well.
Okay. Man, Twisted Metal, it feels so old school to me, but yeah, man, that would be cool.
I had it on PSP as well.
If they can do Conan, then any kind of old series should work.
Oh, damn, you got me. Deathstroke is another pick, from DC, which they could do.
Deathstroke? Yeah. I mean, they've had Deathstroke, right? Wasn't he in the first one?
He was in the first Injustice, but in Mortal Kombat. That's another story, man. I would love to see him in Mortal Kombat.
Oh, nice setup.
Alright, let's try this again. Nice.
Huh. Almost. Oh, and I did nothing with it when I caught him. Ooh, nice anti-air. Ah, good games.
Good games, man. There's that, I don't know if you're familiar with Sifu. I don't know if I said that right.
Sifu, the game. Yeah,
Yes.
the martial arts game.
That dude, that fucking dude would be great in Mortal Kombat. He has like the coolest moves and everything, man. Like, wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah, I agree. Oh shoot. Yeah, Sifu would be dope.
Honestly,
I wonder
man.
what it.
Hmm?
I wonder
Go.
what it takes for them to include someone like if there's a certain level of popularity that they have to meet, or
Honestly, I think timing, man. I think it's timing to do with it. Like, everyone's asking for Terminator. Everyone asked for Spawn. They got Spawn and Terminator in the same game, right? Everyone's asking. Actually, I don't know what the hell they're doing with this game, man. Because no one really asked for this, for these three.
that's what I was gonna say. Conan. I don't think anyone was really asking for Conan.
No one was. No one even, like, you can't just search it up and be like, oh yeah, I wanted that character.
Unless it's like a WB thing, like maybe WB wants to see how well it does before they start casting
No,
for a movie or
no, I'm
something.
telling you, man, they're allergic to money, man. There's no reason. I'm telling you, man, they're. I don't
Well,
know.
the reason I say that is because Scream is coming out with a movie, so I can see why WB is like, let's push that character in this fighting game. And then who else was it? T1000. There's a new Terminator series out, so I can see why they would want to push that character. So that's why my only thoughts is why they would want to do Conan is because maybe WB is going to be doing something with him soon.
I highly doubt it. Arnold doesn't really. I mean, I don't think he would do a movie for Conan. And even like I don't know, man.
I mean, time will tell, but if they're not doing something with Conan, then I don't understand the reason for including him.
I think it's just a personal pick from Ed Boon.
Maybe. He's an 80s guy. But you would think that they would do something that directly inspired Mortal Kombat, like Lo Pan or something from, I don't know if you've seen Big Trouble
I
in
want
Little
to
China.
interrupt you with a question. I want to interrupt you real quick.
Oh yeah, go right ahead. Go right ahead.
With Friday the 13th, getting their license now, they're doing, how would you feel if you made the return to MK1?
Jason?
Yes, since he has the license thing's been kind of resolved, and they're adding him to the media.
I didn't see that. I would 100% be for it. I love Jason in MKX. I mean, I feel like, man, with like the way they portrayed that character in MKX just felt so true to the horror movies. So with his like revival ability and his stalking power and stuff like that, actually the MKX guest characters were really dope. But yeah, I'd be super for a return to Jason Voorhees.
Oh my god!
What about yourself?
I would love it, man. I would like to, I know that it's too expensive and you wouldn't do it, but I would love to have another Armageddon game where just everyone's there, every DLC is there, just like a huge ass roster.
That's where we differ. No, never again.
Never again, no.
Never again.
Well,
Never
I mean,
again.
things change after 20 years, so like maybe they could do it right,
Nah, man. Especially with this game coming out as unfinished as it was. Imagine if they had to put. Imagine if they had to put every character in it. It would be so lazily done. We would have no fatalities the way it was in Armageddon. No, just no. I can't do it.
What if they disappear for 10 years and come back with this game? With everything included.
If they do that, like if they did the way they did between MK, what was it? It was MK versus DC and MK9. If they have that kind of hiatus, then maybe. But other than that, I don't think so.
You think and the rest is trying to push? Do you think they're biting a little bit more than they can chew with these games lately? Like I think they set the expectation too high for themselves. Like maybe they got too big of a roster to deal with.
No, I don't think it's any of those things. I think it's their philosophies that are keeping them back. Because so for example, did you play in any of the 3D era games?
I did not.
Okay. Well, in the 3D era games, they had like a fighting style system where
you could switch between certain set of moves to another.
Yes, but different fighting styles had the same buttons. So, for example, like in Deadly Alliance, Sonya had Taekwondo, right? And then in Deception, Nightwolf had Taekwondo. So those buttons were the same. So if you played Sonya in Deadly Alliance, you automatically knew the buttons for Nightwolf in Deception because they were the same for Taekwondo. So it was literally just copy paste. And I feel like a lot of fighting games do something like that. Like with Street Fighter, if you play Ryu in one game, you know that like standing short or low forward into Hadouken will combo. Like those things are just these micro ducks are killing me. You know that those things will be the same, and the developers don't have to reprogram that. But with Mortal Kombat, with every game, how did that get me? In Mortal Kombat, with every game that comes out, they completely redo the buttons. So, standing 1 is different for Scorpion in one game compared to the other game. Standing 2, like all the buttons are all different, right?
Yeah.
Because of that, it's so much more development time. If they kept the buttons the same, then that would cut development time and they can work on other stuff. They can work on polishing the game and making sure everything works and making sure there's no bugs or whatnot. But because they always want to recreate the wheel every game, they don't have enough time to do it in the time set that WB gives them. At least that's how I see it. Because when they did those other games, they were spitting out those games in like 2 years. Those 3D games, and those games had some of the most polish that any Mortal Kombat game had. So I think it's their philosophy of recreating the wheel every time with every character's buttons.
Well, I mean, you could say that, but I don't know. You could say that, but they're still doing the 2-year mark, you know.
That's my point. Because it has to be done in 2 years, they don't have enough time to do everything. But if, like, the next game, they just used, all the characters had the same buttons, and then they just added whatever new mechanic that they're going to add for that new game, then they could spend most of their time working out bugs and polishing the game, and we don't have Warrior Shrine coming soon for a year, stuff like that, because they could work on it, because they don't have to work on every single button for every single character.
How do you feel about the game modes we have right now for MK1?
Garbage. And I feel, yeah, just give us more stuff. Like, I feel like there's stuff that they could easily program that won't take a lot of time, that they could just put in there. So, like, for example, I think they should do, like, a invasion versus mode where you can use your leveled up character against other leveled up characters online. Like, that's already in the game. You can just put it in there. Personally, I wouldn't play it, but there's a lot of people that probably would. Give us mini games. Give us, like, I just feel like there's not a lot of stuff to do online with this game. with other people.
I want them to bring Test Your Luck back. For online.
Yeah,
No,
bring
online. I would like. I don't know why that's so slept on. Online Test Your Luck.
I agree. Test Your Luck. I don't know why there isn't just a mode to do Test Your Might. Like, I mean, personally, I wouldn't do it either. But if I wanted to show somebody Mortal Kombat and I wanted to be like, here's this mode they have, Test Your Might. I can't even just go to it on a menu. I have to like go to invasions and then walk over to a spot that has it, right? Like I don't understand why it isn't just in the menus. Test your might, and then they should put in all the other stuff. The test your sight, test your luck, like you said. Just put it in there and just have people play it. Like the more people that are playing the game is the more people that'll want to buy skins or whatever eventually, and it just translates to more money. Yo, I think you're right. They are allergic to money.
You know what they are also allergic to? Tag team mode, 2v2. Like, that's what we expected, man. Like, if you're gonna do something like cameo mode, why can't you just tag your buddy with you, bro? Like, your real bro. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I've been saying for a long time they should do team ranked.
Everyone's asking for it. Everybody's asking for it.
But even if they can't program it into like tag team,
no. Like they have like it's in the files that they've been working on it. I think either they scrapped it or they just like I don't know.
It's in the files, yeah, that it's there. But if it's not done, they could literally do just like. So, for example, you and I can go online into ranked, and then you play the first round, and then I play, or you play the first best of two, and then I play the second best of two, and then if it has to go to a third game, both losers fight. Like at least it will be something I can do with someone else. You know what I mean? Like it's not just automatically versus. Like I can do something with a friend of mine. Tag team would be the ideal, but if they can't do tag team, at least do that.
That and cameo mode or the cameo-less mode. My bad.
No, yes. Put in a no cameo mode, and again, that would be something I think I wouldn't play, but I know a lot of people who would want to play it. Ooh. But yeah, put in a no cameo mode, and then just let people play with it. And again, the more people playing is the more money they'll eventually earn.
I don't know, man. I don't know what Warner Brothers telling them, or like, you know, with the skins and all. The $10 skins, $10 announcer, $10 fatal.
Oh,
like, you know how crazy it is to spend $10 for a fucking announcer, bro? Just for an announcer, just for him to say reptile. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I don't know if that's something that like NRS has the power to do, because I know Tekken has been having a similar issue with their DLC, and it's because Namco is messing with them. But I think if the game is enjoyable enough, then people will forgive stuff like that. They probably won't buy it, but they'll be more willing to forgive things like that.
I don't know, man.
But yeah.
How would you feel if they did what they did with MKX? If, like, maybe a year or two later, they'll have an option where you can just buy everything for $40?
Oh, okay.
How would you feel about that? Working all those years just to have it stripped away for $40?
I don't think it would be a good business decision for NRS. Because the microtransaction is where they're gonna really make their money. But so because of that, I mean, I think it would be good for the players if they had just $40 and you just get everything. It might be good for tournament organizers too, like if they just want to have like setups with all the characters and all the skins and whatnot. Like they can just pay a flat rate and just get everything, so they don't have to play through story mode for every single setup that they have, like every single PlayStation and game. So it would be good for the players, but I don't think it would be a good business decision.
I think it would, because like once you're moving on to another game, you're not going to be touching that game anymore. So like that's just like another option, you know, the player base can have. And $40 is a lot. So like, and then you know like you're gonna.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a lot for a player, but I feel like from a business perspective, if you have like, so like NRS has what, 300 people working for them, and they gotta pay for the office, they gotta pay for everyone's salary, that's just for people to show up, and then you gotta pay to actually implement everything. And like these games, most of them don't turn a profit until after like the first year. NRS is probably only just now seeing profits for MK1. So I mean, these games are getting more and more expensive to make, so I don't think, even if half of the people who bought the game pays the $40 or whatever to get everything, now that's less money than they would get if they just nickel and dime them little by little.
You say it's less?
Yeah, it definitely would be less.
Okay.
Look at Chaos Reigns. Chaos Reigns alone for 3 characters were $50.
And then they gave you the Kombat Pack 1 for like $10 for 60, right?
Kombat Pack 1? Was
yeah,
it $10?
so if you get, so when you get it with the bundle.
Yeah. The game, no, because it came out to like $100 if you got the bundle.
Yeah.
The game was like $70, so then it was like another $30 or something like that.
How do you feel about that? How much? I don't know if you feel comfortable with me asking this question, but how much money did you spend on this game, man? I spent over 200. Like for the game itself, plus this, plus the Kombat Pack 1, Kombat Pack 2, this and that. Like how much?
For me,
how much did Warner Brothers get out of you, man?
They got $100. I bought the, oh no, not $100. That's not true. $150, because I bought the $100 Kombat Pack 1, like when the game first released, and I got Chaos Reigns. That's it. Like I haven't even spent a Dragon Crystal. Like I still have all my Dragon Crystals, and I haven't spent any money on any microtransactions.
Wow, man! You didn't spend it to get Deadly Alliance Scorpion skin, like I know. I folded. I'm not gonna lie. I folded. I bought the reptile skin. I bought the Deadly Alliance skin for Scorpion. I bought the announcer. I forgot which announcer I bought. I bought the Melina Halloween skin. Yeah, I didn't do well, man.
I didn't do well. But I mean, that's the thing, right? You just get people to do by little, paying a little bit here, a little bit there, and that's how they really make their money. And I don't think it's any shame if you...
No, there's big shame. You're milking your community, bro. Like it's like dumbass shit, man. Like with the fatalities as well. Yes, I bought the $10 fatality. Yes, I bought it when it was just $10 for one fatality. I needed to have that fatality.
No, I don't think it's so. Is it too much money for one fatality? Yes, I agree it is. But here's the way I look at it. People spend a lot of money for a one-time experience, right? You spend, I don't know how much it is to go to a movie nowadays. It's like $15 to go see a movie. You spend $15 to go get that experience, and it's just that one time. With this, you spend $10 and you have essentially endless amount of experiences with that thing. So it's just all how you look at it.
I do like how they, like, unlike other titles, or I wouldn't say titles, I would just say other games in, like, as a general, they do holiday stuff and then you have to wait till that holiday comes around again. No, you just have it. I like that.
Yeah, I agree, exactly. Yeah. So it's like you paid for an experience and you could still use that experience. So it's not I don't think there's any shame in it, but I do think for like an announcer or a fatality, $10 is too much. I agree with you there. Oh my gosh, Cyrax is going to work.
Dude just loves up-locking.
He does.
We react.
Where do you feel Scorpion falls on the tier list? Like, do you think he's top 5?
If you use Farah, top 5.
If he uses automatically become top 5?
Maybe, but if he uses either Farah or Motaro or Jax, top 5.
Really? Or Jax?
Top 2? No. Top 2 pick would be Farah and Motaro. Third pick would be Jax. Those, I believe, his 3 best cameos. And then I'd say
without those.
And then 4, let's see, without those, I'd say he's mid. By himself, he's mid. Okay. I mean, that's how the game works. You know, you need cameos.
Yeah, that's true.
But you can say that about a lot of characters, you know, like. But like,
I mean, I don't feel like Johnny or Homelander really need a cameo.
Like, how would you feel the tier list would be if there was a cameo-less mode? A cameo-less mode tier list.
Johnny, I think it would be pretty similar. I think Johnny and Homelander would still be top.
Okay.
I still feel like Sub-Zero and Raiden would still be trash. Like, they just can't do anything. I mean, to be honest, I feel like it would pretty much round out to be similar. It's just that maybe a few people might be swapped. Then Kenshi? Does Kenshi need... I know a lot of people play like Kenshi Frost. I don't know if he needs Frost to set up Sento.
Honestly, you just get a hit confirm. Honestly, you just get a hit confirm and then just call it Sento. But if you get a cameo, you can set up the Sento a lot better.
Right, exactly. But yeah, I think it would kind of round out to be pretty much the same. I think the same top characters would be the same, and the people who are the bottom would be the same. What do you think?
Let's say characters that are on the bottom is going to be even worse on the bottom. Like Sub-Zero would be... Like Scorpion, I don't know if he'd be with... Actually, I think he might be with them.
I think it would be what?
I think Scorpion would be with Sub at the bottom.
Oh, Scorpion, really?
Like honestly, man, like...
Oh, I thought there was a gap there. But yeah, I mean, I feel like the fact that you think Scorpion would be on the bottom with Sub-Zero, I guess is a testament to that Sub-Zero's not, or Scorpion's not that great.
No. I mean, if you're playing the game, like, Scorpion's like top 5. You know, you're not playing Scorpion if you're not like using Farah or you know, Motaro.
You're not playing.
No, let's not. No, he's top 5. But if there was a camulus mode, he would not be top 5.
Interesting. But I mean, I think that makes sense. But either way, I feel like we do need a cameo-less mode. Just put it in there, just for the people who want it. they can have it. And like I said, that's just gonna make people want to buy more skins and buy more stuff anyway. So put it in. Nice. I think that's it for me.
Ah, I'm trash. I don't got like that. How do you feel about Ghostface? How do you feel about guest characters being in Mortal Kombat outside Jason?
I think Mortal Kombat was built up on the idea of guest characters, but they just couldn't get the guest characters back in the day. So like Kano basically just they couldn't get Terminator, so they just created someone like Terminator. They couldn't get Jean-Claude Van Damme, so they just created someone like Jean-Claude Van Damme. No, they couldn't get Lo Pan, so they just created someone like Lo Pan in Shang Tsung. So now that they have the ability to get those characters, like why wouldn't they just get the characters that they want from other series? So, I think from like a creative standpoint, Ed Boon always wanted to do that. So why wouldn't he just do it now? So I'm okay with it. Especially because they're not in the story mode. You keep them separate and they're just kind of to play with, then I'm fine with it. If it stays like that, then I'm okay. Wow, he actually did the uppercut pursuit?
Yeah. I mean, you can't break
really?
it. You can't break it. It's broke.
Man, how do you feel about that actually? Explain to me how you feel about that.
It's a really great tool, honestly. It's a good in-game move. Like, it's guaranteed. Like, whatever you get is guaranteed, and it's actually buffed it to where it's actually you would actually use it. It's actually viable.
Oh wow, okay. So really, you think it's 2 bars still to do it, right?
Yes, it's 2 bars still to do it, but they actually made it worth it. It's worth 2 bars.
Okay. I rarely see anyone do that, so that was dope. Just seeing it, and I guess that the idea that it is worth the 2 bars is interesting to hear about, because again, I feel like almost no one uses it. Do you feel that people use it more?
Yeah, I don't see a lot of people use it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, jeez. This is actually a really good Sector skin.
Yeah, this black and red.
I got lucky.
Hey, luck is part of the game, sir. Oh, wow.
Flawless.
Was that a flawless?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, it was.
It's a dumbass character.
I kind of wish that there were more moments in Combat 1. Like, when you look at the older games, when you did an uppercut, I feel like they stayed on that screen for like a second or two, and like you would have Dan Forden come in and say like toasty, or you'll hear Shao Kahn say excellent or something like that. Like, they don't really make it seem cool to land an uppercut anymore.
Well, they definitely changed a lot. Well, in MKX, they just kind of, didn't have anything in 9 either, did they?
Nope. It was
nothing
just,
in 9, nothing in X. Down to you had a crush and blow. That would be your, oh shit! Moment right there.
Yeah. The crush and blow was a cool moment. I agree. Then they took him away. How do you feel about crush and blows, by the way?
Whew, that's a great question. Definitely a big move, but it shaked up the meta. You know, it kept it interesting. You know, like that's that's the type of decision, the business decisions they like to make. So I kind of, I feel like they did it pretty good. I mean, granted, you have no combo potential, so you gotta have something to go with it, right? So like, that was their something.
Yeah, the combo routes were not that great.
How would
And,
you feel
like,
if they add this shit on top of what we already have with MK1? And I have a
Crushing
follow-up
blow?
question. I have a follow-up question to that when you answer that question.
Okay, I feel like they should add a crushing blow, but I would only have it be on like counter hit. So I would love if Mortal Kombat had a counter hit system, and then if you counter hit, it becomes a crushing blow, and then it's like maybe it doesn't do more damage, but it just causes a bounce up, and then allows you to combo afterwards. Because I think more damage plus the bounce was maybe too crazy.
Now, for some
That's how I
reason,
feel.
everybody looked at me like I was crazy, insane, or whatever. But I like the interactables, the addition of interactables, and I do not like how they removed it in this game. How do you feel about interactables in Mortal Kombat as a general? And what did you like to see in the future titles?
I think it makes the stage more important, like which stage you pick. So yeah, I'm cool with interactables. Actually, now that I think about it, I think it makes it so like I don't like playing on this stage because of this, but I like playing on another stage because of whatever interactable that's there. Like right now, the stages are just aesthetics, like it's just how it looks. But there's no importance gameplay-wise what stage you play on.
Failure is your only option.
So yeah, that's how I feel about interactables. But yeah, interactables and crushing blows, I think they should bring those back. I would love a crushing blow system. If done right. I feel like some crushing blows were dumb, like Sub-Zero's free slide is stupid, and like some of them were super easy to get, and some were just so difficult to get. You know, if they could balance that better, then I'd be down with it.
Alright, buddy, good luck.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
wow.
Good luck for me.
Oh, good block.
Good luck for me. Oh my god.
This doesn't kill you though.
It doesn't kill. I'm 1050.
Yeah. How do you feel about the Scorpion cameo, by the way? I feel it's really underused.
Underused because there's better replacements.
It's not that great. Because I haven't seen anyone really use I haven't seen anyone really use like the retreat aspect of him.
It used to be good against Kenshi, but I don't think it does much.
Oh, really?
I don't think it's enough. And like I said, there's Movado, there's Janet. They do what they do what Scorpion's doing, but better, you know.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Anyway, sir, I've kept you longer than an hour, so I think I'm gonna do this one more game, and then I'm gonna call it.
All right, sounds cool. I'm always down for games. If you want longer sets, I'm down for it.
Oh, definitely.
So if you thought this wasn't a long enough set, man, we could do double, triple. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't know when to quit. I don't know when to quit. Like whenever I stream, man, I just like, all right, I'm trying to end the stream, and I don't end the stream until like 3 hours later. I am legit trying to end the stream, and I just end up having a conversation. I'm like, why am I having a conversation with you? I'm trying to get off.
I didn't even ask you. Who do you main in this game? Oh, Reptile, obviously, right? I feel like
So
most of your videos are Reptile.
yes, people definitely watch me for Reptile. I am trying to make a switch to Cyrex, maybe Ghostface. When I'm committed to a character, I will go all out for that character. I'm pretty loyal.
Okay.
So whatever I'm trying to make sure whatever I put out for that character, it's worth your time watching. And that's kind of been the reputation I've been trying to keep for the past 7 years. I plan to keep it going, you know. So that's why my uploads are kind of been on hold. I'm currently working on a combo video. My combo videos do really good on my YouTube. So we're doing one for Cyrex. We come up with some really crazy stuff.
Okay.
So I'm working with a lot of the combo artists like Check. I don't know if you know from the MKX days. And he's been around longer than that.
Oh, really? Okay.
So Check, Sinister Ruler, you know, Combo God, or Combo Heaven, because he's.
You kind of answered a question before I asked it. I was gonna say, what kind of stuff are you getting into more recently? But yeah, so you're doing that combo video stuff, and I guess you've only done the one vlog about oh, nice. I don't know why I didn't just teleport.
The one vlog about what?
About Evo. Do you plan on doing any other like vlogs about locals? Are you still going to locals?
Ooh, that's actually I would love to go to locals. I just have to look at my area, man.
Yeah, I really wish there was a better community in my area as well.
It's just like there's just not enough people to keep the tournament going. You know, like if 4 people show up, everybody just goes home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean they'll play, but like they just go home. You know, there's no like bracket. There's just nothing to do with it. I don't know. Like they just. I feel like that's really disappointing, especially, you know, knowing Mortal Kombat is as big as it is, such a big franchise, you know, 1 million copies, you know.
Yeah, I don't know what it is that needs to happen, but something needs to happen to get more people to come out. I don't know.
Gotta give them what they want, man. Like, new game modes, like they promised. 2v2, man. Like, you get to tag everybody. Hey, man, you want to go jump on and play some rank with me? You know how cool it'd be to invite a friend to your house and play rank together in the same room?
I agree, and I mean, at MK9, they had that mode. I remember a buddy of mine and I would play that all the time, but almost no one played it. It was so hard to get a match, and I think that left a bad taste in their mouth. After that, they just never did another 2v2 mode.
Yes.
Ever since MK9.
So we're fast forwarding 10 years later, technology improved, everything's improved, man. So like you could get, you know, your buddy from, you know, inside your house, or maybe get someone, one of your friends online, you just do it. Like, they could do that, man. If they sell it properly, like I said, they're allergic to money, man. Like, come on, you know this will bring people together, man. Like, you gotta do stuff like that, man.
Yeah, I feel like fighting games are not as, they need to be more social.
Not just that, they need to take notes from the other fighting games as well, how they're, you know, improving with their, what do you call it, the record matches, what do you call it, match replay in the lab, man. They, like...
Match replay, yep. I feel like we don't have, like, why do we still not have rooms, like online rooms or lobbies in the game?
Yeah, they made a big step forward, but a big step backwards. Like, they figured out, they cracked, you know, the crossplay between, you know, at least 3 consoles now. You know, we got PC, Xbox, PlayStation, but can't do it at rooms. But we could talk to people now, so like, that's what we couldn't do in 11. So like, a lot of step forward, but step back.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. again, I feel like it's a matter of the game just not being as finished. Oh shoot! Like just not as polished.
So how long has it been? It's been 4 years. So those 4 years, man. You think they were just so like maybe they worked on just 11 for the first 2 years, and maybe the next 2 years they worked on MK1, and even then that might not be enough.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know what goes into it, into like the development team, like what it looks like, but I can't combo for the life of me. But I don't know, man. I don't know if maybe they have different teams working on different things at different times. Like maybe some people were working on 11 while others were working on some other stuff for 1. But whatever it is, they definitely needed more time.
Oh damn. Oh, you got me.
I don't think so. Oh, I do.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna do one more for real, and then I'm out.
One more for
Then I'm
real.
gonna let you go.
Hey, don't turn to me, man. We could be talking for like 2 more hours. You don't know this. I could be the king of stalling, man. I could you be talking for another 2 hours, man.
The king of stall.
I am that guy, man. I would stall. It'd be 3
So
o'clock.
you didn't talk about this. Did you want to see Injustice 3, or would you want the next game to be another MK?
I want to see Injustice 3. We just have 2 Mortal Kombat games. Maybe not back to back, but we just had 2 of them. All right.
Yeah.
You know, maybe like I think there was success with Injustice 2. They're saying like it's so mixed because you know all the zoning and stuff. You know, like they could maybe address that on the 3rd game. You know, but like
all the zoning in Injustice.
yes, everyone was a zoner. You had Dr. Fate, you had Green Arrow, you had Cyborg, Poison Ivy.
Everyone was a zoner. The Superman?
Superman, yes.
Batman was, yeah. Yep.
Captain Cold, like
Black
everybody.
Adam.
Black Adam, yes. Like you can't name it off like on like you can on this game, right? Like this game, who are the zoners? You gotta look.
Quan Chi, I think, is the only one. Really?
Reiko.
Reiko, which is
Peacemaker.
But yeah, I guess so. Maker, I guess kind of Rain. They kind of made him sort of like a zoner, but
maybe
terrible at
Katana. It's not as clear on this
Katana.
game, but like on Injustice, that was the game plan. On Injustice 2, that was the game. That's what pissed a lot of people off because that was literally the game plan.
Was zoning, yeah.
And you might have seen the same problem in 11, but it wasn't as that bad. Like you had, you know, like,
The thing is, I feel like the archetypes are not as clear cut. For good or for better or for worse. Some people like that, and some people don't.
yeah. I mean, they're still trying to cater it to it, you know. That's why how you get like a balanced game, and then when you get a balanced game, you don't really like it's kind of like kind of sucks the fun out of it. You gotta have some broke stuff. I think that's why they purposely let these characters be broke for like the first month, just so they can sell it, you know. That's how they can sell Peacemaker, right? Like, you know what, this character's broke, man. I need a win, man. Let me pick up this character. Let me buy this character. Hold up. Let me break out my wallet,
Basically.
man. Here's $10, right? Don't forget, you know, this skin is also $10. This
But to be fair, I'd rather a game that's broken and fun than a game that's balanced and not. Like if it's just gonna be everything is broken and there's maybe like 20% of the roster is good, I'm down for it. Wow, Motaro, you're trash. Your reflect is rubbish.
I'm with you on that, man.
That
Everybody should
steals
just be
meter.
broke, cause like there's so much changes, you know, like how and additions, right? So many additions as well. Like Movado was still like top 1 pick for most of the cast. Same with Farah. So like, let's see the Sark's meta come back. You know, let's see, you know, all those metas come back, right? Maybe buff Ash or not Ash. I was gonna say Serena.
Really? I feel like Serena's good where she is.
I don't know, man.
You don't
Like,
think-
make her broke too. Fuck it. Like, she is such a boring character to boring camera to use, man. Just make her like top 1. I don't care. Give her like a whole like set play tool, like a whole new set play tool.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
You don't know
Check
about
this
that?
out though. So someone in my chat just said October is almost over and there's no Ghostface teaser or news. I'm getting upset.
I am
Like it feels like a no-brainer to release Ghostface on Halloween, right?
allergic to money. I'm telling you, man. Allergic to money. The moolah. You don't want the moolah.
Clearly they don't.
But like, it's
But anyway, with that, man, I think I'm gonna let you go. But thank you so much for doing this. I appreciate playing some games with you. You beat me up. But for those people who want to check you out, how are they able to find you?
they will find me on my Twitter and my YouTube. I do have a Discord, but it's not like huge or anything. But YouTube, I don't really have a set schedule. I just kind of stream, and I just play with my viewers, man. That's basically all it is. You come ask for games, I get with you. If you know, if you can't play, I contact you. You know, you get on my Discord. You know, I don't just like, you know, most people they'll give you like first 5. No, I give you first to 10, first to 20, but if there's like a lot of people who like first to 5 or whatever. But yeah, I try to be around. You know.
All right, dope. I'm gonna have your channel link in my description. So whoever is watching, you want to check him out, the link is there. Go check him out. He does a lot of matches. His reptile is dope, and then maybe you can even play him.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, again, thank you so much, and I think I'm gonna be out.
All right, man. Till next time, man.
Oh, absolutely. All right, take it easy.
Take it easy, man.
The Great Hall.
You are eternal? That is impossible.
As I stand before you, clearly not. Round 1, fight!
Okay, I think he's done. Case, do you want the gains? He wants to smoke. Smoke it.
Flawless victory.
That was really fun. KST wants to smoke, man. Alright, I said I wasn't reading chat because I was trying to give some respect to him, you know. Because, like, you know, it's his podcast, you know, so I was just showing some respect to him, you know. But, you know, podcast is done. KHC, I will play only a few games with you because I have to leave. I've been watching the Terrifier movies. I watched first one, the second one. I watched the third one tonight. I'll watch the third one tonight. I'm gonna see what's up with it. Supposedly, there's a team ready for you to. They just say it's a problem. That's all. They say it's a problem. It's worse than the second movie. There's a team to help you out in case, I don't know, you get sick or whatever. But is it really that serious? I'll let you know. Should I do like a review or like a non-spoiler review or spoiler it, like say fuck it, spoiler it? I mean, you can't really spoil too much because it's just a slasher. Or I could be just dead wrong. But yo, man, y'all been blowing up my Ghostface video, man. That's crazy. 5,000 views, man, from 6 days. A lot of people really wanted that the same stuff that I was looking for. You know, like it's really hard to look for, you know, Ghostface costumes. Especially the 25th anniversary specifically. Cyrax. Broke versus broke. Let's go.
The Shirai Ryu should be your sworn enemies. Keep your timeline's conflicts out of mine.
Round one, fight.
Alright, we're gonna do the first two. Oh, KST's on a mic. That's a cool. Fuck. Bro, what? What is this combo? Here, let me go into the game chat real quick.
So unwed.
Oh man.
Fight like you mean it, King.
Oh.
You thought you could have fared better.
Where you going?
Alright. Okay.
Oh, you so
I
lucky!
fuck with that.
Oh! What you doing with that? What you doing with that?
Uh-oh. Sheesh. Let's go.
Time goes short for you.
I'm go short for you.
GG asked if we can run it. I am not gonna run it because I have to go after this. I know I said I do. But I'm gonna go see Terrifier 3 and see if it's after this. And he desynced. Alright, we'll do like a first one or first two. We can't even have fun. I know, man. It's too many bombs, man.
This game is trash.
Cyrax. Are you talking about me? Oh, never mind. No,
Cyrax. It won't even be close.
I could tell right there that you was the one that was talking.
Bro, you jumped over it.
Psych!
Psych.
No! It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Bruh. Psych!
I should have discontinued the screen. What you doing with that? What you doing with that?
This is where we go. I'm going to the corner. I don't know about you, man. Give me that. See the down back it says back three. You learn a new team, DJ? Come on, Kay. Fight like you mean it.
Yo, can you imagine bro? Can you imagine? Oh.
That was really dumb. So stupid though. Your team? Show me after, you know, when I watched Terrifier 3. So like, let's go. Show me after when I watch the movie. When I come back watch the movie. So we can do a full set.
I tried to run off the wall, but
because right now I can't offer a full set.
Let me know how it is, man.
I heard that there's like a whole team for you. Because it's supposedly that bad that you have to walk out.
You see how I maneuver around these bombs? You see how I maneuver around these bombs? You see this? You see this? Watch how I maneuver around these bombs. Okay, I like how you maneuver around the bombs. Okay. I blocked, bro. I knew you were gonna do that.
Damn. Whoa.
Oh, got him. What?
You know a guy like that?
What? All right.
That's cool and all, but no takes. What are you trying to do? Wait. What are you trying to do?
Wait, oh, I had a bomb down. I was like, wait. I was like, what was the extra bomb in the back? That's funny.
Round one, fight.
I've learned to play evasive. Got him.
Confirm.
Thanks.
Fight like you mean it.
That shit didn't let me anti-air?
What is that combo? What the hell? I had to clip that. I don't even know what to
I like that. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
I'm watching,
watch
man.
this.
Don't mind me, man.
Right on time with the time limit. All right, watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
I'm watching.
Watch this. You see that? You see this? Okay, hold on. Wait. Give me a second.
Yeah, man. Just give me a second. There's a little commercial break.
Just give me 1 second. Just 1 second.
All right, man.
Just 1 second. Watch this.
Oh, if I connected. All right, man. You got 1 second.
What?
What the fuck?
Never mind. What you gonna do with that? What you gonna do with that, dude? What you gonna do with that, dude?
Oh, what are you trying to do?
Never mind.
What you trying to do? I'm gonna make you watch all this. We do one more.
Your choices led you here.
We do one more. Okay. Okay. We do one more. One more game for you. Damn.
Got him.
The trade.
Can you imagine like a trade combo like that?
Hey,
No.
don't give me ideas, man. Don't give me ideas.
Look at him. He's all the way back. Okay, for some reason that happened. Okay. Really?
All right. You don't got like that. Alright. I'm totally gonna do it. Let's go!
I tried to hurry and teleport him, but it didn't work.
My eyes.
My eyes! No, sir.
Uh-oh.
Let's go. Reset. Boom. What am I watching?
I wish. I've never done that before.
You think 2-1 will work better against than 1-2? I think it might.
I didn't even mean to do it. Whoa!
No, what the fuck, bro?
What just happened?
I don't know, man. We're gonna have to go with it. I'm gonna have to finish my plate. I fucking blocked, bro. What the hell?
I don't know why it's so inconsistent.
I didn't even mean to do that.
No, I tried to get away.
All right, man.
No. Drop it, drop it, drop it.
Alright, man. Good games.
That ended poorly.
All right, man.
Next time we play a full set, man. For real, man.
For sure, man. For sure.
See you soon.
See.
Alright, chat. That's gonna be it. Call it. DJ, you are the first person I'm playing, man. When I get back. You first. I got you, man. Appreciate everybody that dropped by in the podcast, man. It's a good time, you know. It was definitely hard to play and talk, but we made it work, you know. Alright, yeah. Let's call it. I appreciate everybody dropped by, you know, Nate, JC, DJ, Tappy, Darth, Mr. Middleman. But, yeah. Alright, let's call it.